Welcome back to the New Music Alliance Radio Hour. I'm Violet Hausthor, joined this week by Mark Ramone, and you just heard Always Manic with Forget That I Am Forgetting. And we started off that block with One Time Weekend, the Queen's finale. Let's talk about Always Manic. They're out of Westfield, Massachusetts, out near Springfield. And whoa, that's really fun.
Yeah, I mean, it makes you ponder. Quirky lyrics, I love it. It's forget that I am forgetting.
It's interesting, yeah. This is a single that came out in November and is their first release since the 2023 album Grief. It's just such a fun emo rock sound, terrific hook, all those really cool synth touches, like especially during the chorus that I noticed so
Mm.
blatantly. It's really cool, adds to the sound. You can kind of tell they've been inspired by groups like Foo Fighters, but they're still adding a lot of really cool new things to that formula. Plus, this track is just wonderful, super catchy.
Yeah, they know what they're doing, and they're doing it well.
Absolutely. I cannot wait to hear more from them. And then, of course, starting off that block, One Time Weekend with the Queen's finale. I mean, One Time Weekend, we know. They're out of Hartford, Connecticut. They are massively, massively well known and extremely skilled. Probably best known for their live performances, frankly, but their two previous albums have been like proggy, funk, metal touched masterpieces, just full of total jams and excellent grooves. I've absolutely adored both of them. But their new record came out just a couple weeks ago, and it's called Kings and Queens. It is actually an honest to goodness 7-part rock opera with a full concept behind the story.
Ooh.
The way I've always said it is that a prog band isn't a prog band until they have a concept album, like leaning into that prog a little bit more. And I'm thrilled. Of course I am. I love prog music, but it's like a really cool way of showing them leaning into their sort of more prog metal influence side, whereas the last couple have been a little more into their sort of jamming sound. And this album, Kings and Queens, also happens to be synced up with a couple of annual shows they did under the overarching Masquerade of Madness concept and title. Plus,
Ooh.
frankly, I didn't know Ian D'Arcangelo could growl like that. Nicely done. Like, that's
That was
impressive.
good.
I didn't know he could do that. That was really cool.
I love it. Good harmonies, melody, lyricism, groove, breakdowns. And this band is everything. They have so much, and they're so talented in so many genres.
They're always pushing the boundaries of what their music can be, and I'm so glad to see it. One Time Weekend is currently touring around New England more broadly, but they will be back in our area with a show at Park City Music Hall in Bridgeport, Connecticut on March 1st.
This band is also on the Essential Western New England Songbook with Dr. Funk. This is really cool. A lot of rock influences. I can hear Queen and Yes in here, and so good.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Well, thanks for visiting with us, and we hope you enjoyed some great original music from Western New England artists. I'm Mark Ramone here this week with Violet Hausthor. The New Music Alliance Radio Hour is brought to you by the New Music Alliance, a 501c3 nonprofit whose mission is to assist and advance the careers of talented, creative local musicians who write original music, and to promote the extended Western New England area as a destination for original music writing, production, and performances.
And if you like what we're doing here on the show, tell your friends about it and like the New Music Alliance and the Radio Hour on our Facebook pages. And don't forget to check out our website, newmusicalliance.org, where you'll find the extraordinary Essential Western New England Songbook, a listenable anthology of many of the best songs ever written by artists from Western New England, including quite a few songs on our show for today.
Mm.
And while you're there, if you support the New Music Alliance's mission, we'd appreciate your making a donation or becoming a member or a sponsor.
If you're a local Western New England musician who'd like to have your original music considered to be on our show, send links to your songs to newmusicalliance@gmail.com. Join us next week for more great tunes from Western New England artists. And until next week, please stay safe and keep on listening.
To great original local music. And let's have Charles and Khalif Neville take us out today with African Eyes.